Am I the asshole for wanting to celebrate my achievements? So I, F21, have an older brother, M25. In some ways I was always the gifted child, but that was mostly because I worked my butt off and my mother forced me into way more stuff. The reason I was good at sports and he wasn't was because my mom let him stay home and play Xbox or go out with friends while I spent every spare hour I had training. I am talking 12 hours per week athletics, Sunday hockey, 8 hours hockey during the week, 6 hours volleyball, Saturday games, badminton, swimming, water sports in the summer. They even made me train with serious injuries, to the point where my coach screamed at them for basically ruining my body. So being the gifted child was a curse in my mind. However, I understood when my brother would be celebrated for AC because that was a big deal to him. But even when I got 10A in my GCSEs, a big fucking deal, and took 2A levels early, we didn't celebrate. Eventually he went to university and nearly failed out and moved home at 21. He decided to join the military. It was a long process of applying and he used this as an excuse not to get a job or contribute. Eventually he went to basic training and failed for poor organization, forgetting stuff, talking back to officers, poor hygiene, laundry, just stupid stuff. At the same time, I graduated from university with a first-class degree. I also landed my first job. My aunties had planned a party for me and my mum made them cancel it and refused to take me because it would upset my brother. I decided after working as a teaching assistant for a year that I wanted to be a teacher. So I have worked my butt off working and studying this year and finally got a place on my dream course. I was so excited. Problem is, my brother got rejected. See, he is also applying for teaching courses, but only because in the UK they pay you to do these courses. He just wants the money. He did a video interview in a tracksuit. He forgot that he had to prepare a lesson plan for this interview. I am not surprised, to be honest. I told my parents that I got in and I was so excited and my mum was shushing me and telling me to stop. Your brother didn't get in. Don't upset him, so I asked if we could order a takeaway next week to celebrate and if she could help me find a flat to live in. She said no because she didn't want to upset him. And I lost it. I started crying and asked her why I have to hide everything away because he is a failure. And she flipped out calling me an ungrateful I am not allowed to celebrate any of my achievements because my brother fails constantly. Note, my brother didn't hear me call him a failure. Serious edit for info. Sorry, I was really worked up and I just realized I missed this out as someone pointed it out. My brother does have ADD that affects his organization and memory skills. But he stopped taking his medication and refuses to take it. He's relied on my mum for literally everything over the years and he's developed a lack of care. He forgot about his interview because my mum is the one who checks his emails because he needs help. This is part of why I understand why he gets celebrated for AC, which I would get grounded for. AC is a huge deal for him with all he's struggled. I always want to celebrate him but I want to be celebrated too. No, not the asshole. Not celebrating something important to you because it might upset someone else's horseapples. Your parents are the worst, though. They managed to fail 2 children in completely different ways, which is almost like an achievement unto itself. If they also kicked out a grieving widow from a rental property during a pandemic a month after her husband died while being terrible and overbearing in-laws, they'd qualify for an Am I the Asshole EGOT. Not the asshole. Call your aunts and ask if they would celebrate you, because your mother won't. As an aunt myself, I am very proud of you and would throw a huge fucking party. I would brag to everyone. Not the asshole. Your parents are clearly favoring your brother over you. Your brother needs a reality check and your parents need one too. Not the asshole. You cannot stop celebrating your achievements just because your mother values her male child more than she values her female child. Thank your mother for the gifts she has given you: perseverance, motivation, humility, and personal excellence. Lament that she's turned your brother into Dudley Dursley, and put them all in your rear-view mirror. You outshine them all. Heart. Not the asshole. Honey, I'm proud of you. You worked hard and achieved your goals. You are allowed to be happy. Not the asshole. Call your aunts and celebrate with them. Ask them to help you find a flat. It's going to be difficult, but cut contact with your mother, brother, and father. You don't need to be around that negativity. Congratulations on your achievements, by the way. These are amazing. And even if your parents can't see it, I see it. You have worked your butt to the bone. I'm proud of you. His failure is in no way on you. And your parents not wanting to celebrate your success because it's going to hurt his feelings is stupid. Maybe if they had pushed him the way they pushed you, he would have been more successful. Again, congratulations. The internet is proud of you. Not the asshole. Clear favoritism. You worked your butt off so hard and earned everything. I am sorry your mom is such redacted. Even though it's not the same, maybe you should call some friends and have a COVID safe celebration. Remember, family isn't always what you're born into, it's who you make it with, and friends make amazing family. Not the asshole. Honestly, get out of there as fast as you can. Celebrate your achievements. Don't shy away from them. Your brother seems to be a failure because he doesn't apply himself. He doesn't want to do the necessary work in order to achieve success. You are. Celebrate that. You did well, and I congratulate you. Keep striving to be better, and I wish you nothing but the success you are seeking. Good luck, friend. Not the asshole. Parents are though. Call your aunties, go out and celebrate all of your achievements. Not the asshole. I am sorry that you are not getting any recognition and can't celebrate your success with your family. Ordering takeaway to celebrate is like not a big ask. Don't let them downplay your achievements. Best if you take over Organosong any celebration you want if your mom doesn't realize or care how it affects you. Not the asshole. Your mom is being massively unfair to you and your frustration and anger are totally justified. Not the asshole. This all smacks of golden child and scapegoat child. Does your mother also always take your brother's side whenever there is a disagreement between you two? Have you always been forced to give up special occasions because of your brother? If this is the case, your mother is essentially ruining her son. He'll keep failing at life and you'll be expected to put your life on hold to take care of him and them. Not the asshole. I'm an identical twin, so went through school and uni, we both are now nurses together doing the exact same courses and papers. Sometimes I'd do better, sometimes my sister would. My parents' rule was you can be sad for a minute and then we can celebrate the other person's successes. I'm sorry you have to deal with this. You've accomplished so much and are so deserving of a celebration. Congratulations on your achievements. It's time to cut all contact. Not the asshole, and honestly get that job, move out and cut contact. Make sure they understand it's because they've never supported you before, only made you feel bad for your accomplishments while making excuses for failing your brother and allowing him to get to the point he's at. Your parents don't seem to add any value or support to your life. You'll probably be surprised at how much more comfortable you feel after cutting out toxic people and no longer caring what they think or feel. Info. When are you moving away from your family? Not the asshole, but don't stay. Not the asshole. Just throw a celebration for yourself. Buy some nice food, and eat it in front of them. Get together with friends on Zoom and have fun with them. NTA. Congratulations. You're amazing up. I'm so sorry you've had to just take this in silence. You've accomplished so much. They're the assholes. Your parents are massive assholes. Blatant favoritism and neglect. Not the asshole. I'd try to move out as soon as possible, and go low contact with them. They treat you disgustingly. Also well done on the results. I wish mine were as good as yours. Not the asshole. Just because your brother is a huge fucking bum doesn't mean that you should be restricted. While it is a shitty thing to do, your direct family doesn't need to have direct involvement in celebrating your achievements, even though they celebrated his. But making your other family cancel a celebration for you, that is devastating. Especially with all that shit they made you train through in school, they are definitely in the wrong. Info. Quite often, I get to the end of these stories and there is this formulaic ending that looks out of place. Sometimes it makes me doubt much of the story. Other times I can tell it is an embellishment for artistic affect, or there is a word count issue, and the writer closed the story badly. In this story, why would your mum call you ungrateful for wanting to celebrate your achievements? How is that ungrateful? This is probably fake. Timelines don't add up for your age. Plus there is a writing flair that you use that gives you away. But let's pretend it's real. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Congratulations on achieving all those things for yourself. You should be oh so proud. Not the asshole. Op, I am so proud of you. You getting into teaching courses is such a big deal. Your mom is enabling your brother, to your detriment. You now know that your parents' priority is and always will be your brother. Fortunately, there are people in this world who you will find and love so much, they will become your family. They will celebrate your accomplishments and allow you to shine. I'm sorry that your mom, dad, and brother can't be that for you. Perhaps build a stronger relationship with your aunt if she's a healthy force in your life. Not the asshole. Celebrate with us. Go have the happy and successful life you should. His failure is not your problem or your fault. Don't let any of them ever make you feel guilty for your own hard work. If they try, shut them down and remind them of all the times they've let you down by not caring about you. Absolutely not the asshole. I am significant other fucking proud of you. How can we help you celebrate? Do you have an Amazon wishlist or anything like that? PM it to me. Not the asshole. Move out and minimize contact with your parents and your golden child brother. Not the asshole. Op, your achievements are amazing. As a mom, I would love for my teenage daughter to have such success. I am so proud of you for all that you have achieved and wish you success in your teaching course and career. I'm certain you will be outstanding. Not the asshole. Just wondering if your brother could have ADHD, as it sounds like he has extremely poor executive function, forgetting he has to prepare a lesson plan, etc. Not that that excuses anything, but could be something for him to investigate. You are definitely not the a-hole and deserve to celebrate. Honestly, Op, I really feel for you. I always excelled academically. I graduated with a BA and went back to school to get my Ms. I got nothing in terms of a celebration. My brother went to 3 different schools and only managed to get an associate's degree because he was laid off and his workplace paid for it. When he graduated, my parents made such a big deal about it and I let them know how awful it was. You're not the asshole and I will help celebrate you if your family won't. My dad always said, we have to celebrate every achievement in our lives because life is short and it's hard, and he have to be happy and joyous about our hard works and wins. Not the asshole girl, your parents are being jerks, go celebrate. I smell abusive and controlling parents. Not the asshole and move out on your own, and celebrate with the family that will actually be happy for you. Just don't be rude and rub it in. It doesn't entirely sound like your brother's fault that he sucks at things. After all, mommy and daddy didn't make him do anything other than let him play video games and chill with friends. Confetti, 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 confetti. Cocktail, open mouth, smile, grin, tropical drink. This is me celebrating with you. You 100% deserve it and should be so proud of yourself. Congratulations. Not the asshole, and I hope that you are able to carve out some happiness away from your mother in the future. Not the asshole big time. Side note. The pay for ITT is given monthly like a paycheck. The people in my cohort who signed up for the money were gone in 2 months when it was cheers. They had zero interest in teaching and they were removed from placement. Does he not realize that he would have to be in school 4 days a week? Uni training center on the 5th. Or that he would actually be in front of students teaching about 2 weeks into his short placement? Or that he has a ton of paperwork to maintain course progression along with essays, etc.? Best of luck with your teacher training. As an NQT+1, I applaud you joining our ranks and will have an internet celebration with you. Can I ask what subject you're training in? Your parents are never going to recognize your achievements, so you have to do the job of your parents and recognize your own success. The only issue I see is that you are still asking your mother for permission. You are 21. You're an adult. Do what you want and stop asking for permission. You want that takeaway? Go get it. You want to move out? Do it. Stop trying to include her in your life decisions. She's going to sabotage them. And how is your mother able to cancel a party meant for you? Do your aunts allow her to dictate their behavior as well? Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Welcome to the Unappreciated Good Kids Club. Very similar background here. My parents would anchor the moon for my brother. Me? It's expected I fend for myself. Massive double standard, and by the time you can call it out, you're considered the asshole. But you aren't. Your parents are. Tell your aunt you want that party, and if it'll upset your brother, he can just not go. I'm confused you got so many A's, then a first-class degree and ended up a teaching assistant. Seems strange. I am the only sibling of 5 to go to university. I have 3 degrees, none celebrated by anyone. My nephew just did a similar thing and I don't hear the end of it. Slightly annoying, but I just keep going. Not the asshole. You should be able to celebrate with your family. Your brother should be happy for you. Your parents should be happy for you. But no one can stop you from celebrating yourself. Order yourself takeaway and throw a little party for just you in your room. The UK plus COVID right now, but maybe after Easter you can celebrate with friends. Not the asshole. Do you need help finding a flat? Because I love flat hunting and I would be happy to help. Smile. Hell no, you are not the asshole in the slightest. Everyone should be proud of their achievements. Obviously for some people they are different. For some getting out of bed is an achievement, or for you excelling at most things. You shouldn't feel like you have to ask to celebrate. You should just celebrate. And you are not selfish in the slightest. You just want to feel like your family are happy for your achievements. Your parents are massive a-holes here. You said you wanted your mom's help finding a flat for you. Find one ASAP and get out of there. Not the asshole. And, tennis, early A levels, a first, dream course. I was the gifted child in my family and you make me look like a soggy potato chip. Tears of joy. Not the asshole. Your mother is indulging your brother and it's not fair that you've worked so hard and don't get any sort of recognition for it. I have ADHD, and I have a bachelor's degree and full-time job, unmedicated also. I know people have different struggles, but I hate when people use it as an excuse for extremely poor behavior like your brother is displaying. I'm sorry you've had to go through this. I'm not sure if you'll see this, but I'm in the same place. My brother has always struggled, and whenever I do well, it's not as big of a deal as when he does okay, and it makes me feel awful. My parents tell me that they treat us equally, but they definitely have double standards. Not the asshole. Also, why are you asking your family to celebrate? It's been clear for years that they won't celebrate your achievements and that they don't care. Throw your own party, invite your friends, celebrate your accomplishments because they never will. Don't let them keep you from enjoying the sunshine. Step around them and continue onto the greener grass. Reddit is your family now and we are throwing you a huge party. Partying face. Not the asshole. You're the gifted child, he is the golden child. He is obviously the favorite. Man got 10 stars, which is the highest grade in the UK, and didn't celebrate holy horseballs. Not the asshole op. You deserve to celebrate your accomplishments. Your mother has no right here to flip out. She's prioritizing one child over another and doesn't care how it's affecting you mentally. Honestly, at that point I'd say screw it, I'm going to celebrate. If you don't like it, then you don't have to go to the celebration. You're 21 now, you don't need their approval. Find a flat soon up, get out of that house and don't look twice. Not the asshole, at all. I don't understand where your parents are coming from. A success on your behalf does not constitute a failure on his. And even when he has failed, that does not mean that your success should not be acknowledged at all. The comparison that your parents draw between you two is unequal and unjustified. Not the asshole op, and please go have a good time with your aunties. Not the asshole. Your parents are actively terrible parents. I hope you make a better family for yourself someday. In the meantime, if it's not too painful, maybe celebrate by yourself. You deserve good things.